The Leafs are now 2-0 on the season, spoiling the Columbus Blue Jackets home opener, winning 4-1 there in Ohio, Columbus, Ohio. And the Leafs come away with, like I said, the 4-1 victory. They're now 2-0 on the season. Things are going great right now in Leafland. You're early on in the season, of course, only 2 wins in 2 games, but nonetheless, a great hockey game all around. The only time that the Leafs seemed in any trouble whatsoever was in the latter half of the second period. They allowed that goal to make it a 2-1 game. And then in that last little bit, right, they score with about 6 minutes to go. So during that time, it was kind of shaky. Freddie held the fort down, and in the third period, the Leafs just pummeled them down and beat them 4-1. It was just a great job all around by the Leafs. Freddie was spectacular. 1 goal on 29 shots for Frederik Andersen. It's not only the statistics that look good, positionally, he was awesome. Rebound control, prim and proper was Frederik Andersen. And just calm, cool, and collected in the other team's home opener, just doing a job, and he looked spectacular in that today. We talked about in the last video, guys, how, Freddie wasn't great in Game 1, but ideally, it's Game 1 of the season. Do you expect him to be amazing from Game 1 to the end of the year? No. He's going to have some shaky games. And did he have a shaky game in Game 1? Yeah, I'd say so. The team really didn't play very well in front of him at the beginning anyways. But, again, I thought the Leafs just played a really solid hockey game, and they just looked really strong right from the get-go. Midway through the first period, the Leafs power play, you just don't want to put the Leafs in the power play. You just don't. They're starting the season the way they did exactly last year, on fire. They were 1 for 5 in the first game, and then they were 1 for 1 to start this game. What a play it was. Riley gets a download of Mitch Marner right on the left half boards. About the top of the circle, hash marks in that area. And he centers it to Tavares, who gives it right back to Marner. It was a bang-bang pass. Korpisalo thinks Tavares still has it, so he's sliding over, and Mitch Marner's got a wide-open cage. And before Korpisalo can get back into the net, it's in the back of the net. 1-0 Leafs. Like I said, Marner, Tavares, and Riley are the point getters on that goal, and the Leafs are up 1-0 after 1 period of play. Shots on goal 10-9 in favor of the Leafs in that period. A great job all around in that first period, getting the lead and holding the lead heading into the second. In that second period, midway through, Cody Ceci gets the puck at the point and kind of walks in and beats Joonas Korpisalo for his first goal of the year. Riley, William Nylander grab assists. Great to see Cody Ceci do well, guys. I mean, it really is. Because the guy coming over in the deal, I think he was in the Zaitsev trade to Ottawa, and, Sens fans hated Ceci. The Leafs signed a 1-year deal at $4.5 million. And I think he's been just fine this year so far. I mean, obviously it's 2 games, but I thought he was really good in the preseason as well. So I'm not complaining much about him. And he scored a goal to put the Leafs in front 2-0 now. Great job. Now, 4 minutes after that, Columbus gets a power play, and a tough one there. It was kind of a weird bouncing puck. Freddie Andersen kind of goes out to poke it, misses it, and Cam Atkinson picks it up. Before Freddie can scramble back into the net, it goes 5-hole on him. And the Blue Jackets make it a 1-goal game. It's now 2-1. So tough play on Andersen at that point. It's kind of, that Hail Mary shot where you have to hit that puck out of there or else you're screwed. He missed it, and he was screwed, and they scored on him. And if he stayed in the net, he probably would have made the save, but, I'm not going to complain because we still have the lead. It's 2-1. It's okay. So the Leafs have the 2-1 lead after 2 periods of play. Shots were 11-9 in favor of the Blue Jackets, and that's surprising considering the fluster of shots they had there at the end of the second period. And Freddie Andersen, like I said, stood tall in net. The defense did a good job boxing out, not allowing any quality chances. They did a really good job in the later half of that second period when they were hemmed in their own zone, not allowing any grade A opportunities, allowing Freddie to make saves. He made some big ones as well, and it kept the Leafs in front 2-1 after 2 periods. Difference between this year and previous years, the ability to make some big saves and the ability in big moments to get the puck out. And I think guys like Tyson Barrie, Cody Ceci, guys like that, even Rasmus Sandin, because he has impressed the heck out of me so far, they can get the puck out of their zone. They have a head for the game, and that's what we have not seen in the past. Jake Gardner has never had a head for the game. Zaitsev, we don't really know what he has. You know what I mean? It's kind of all over the place at times. So to bring in these guys who have a head for the game, it's really, really nice to see. Now, we go to the third period. It's only a 2-1 hockey game right now, so the Leafs got to try and continue to build on this. Third period, Mitch Marner, 2 minutes in, gets the puck down low, kind of goes up the boards around the hash marks and Zach Werenski's on him. And instead of Werenski playing, on the puck and how do I put it? If he, closer to the goalie behind Mitch Marner, he tries to kind of go to the side and more or less in front of Mitch Marner in that latter half. And Mitch does this. Spins around, gets the front foot, gets in front of Zach Werenski, because now Werenski's got to turn around and go after him. That's a mistake. Marner goes right to the net, gets a couple bounces, and ends up going off of Korpisalo's skate because he doesn't know where the puck is. He knocks his skate, into the puck behind him and into the back of the net. The Leafs now lead it 3-1. I was about to do 3-2. I don't know what was going on there. 3-1 lead for the Leafs there early on in the third period. They weren't done. Leafs get a power play with under 7 minutes to play in the third period. Riley to Matthews. Do you see that shot? Oh my goodness. I mean, we've seen some beautiful shots from Austin Matthews, but that shot, it went in and out like it hit the post or the crossbar or the middle bar. I don't even know if it probably did hit the middle bar, but it was a rip of a shot from Matthews. Top cheese. No goalie is going to have that. The only way a goalie can save that if it's off his face. No goalie can get their glove up there, and if they can, I don't know what the heck they're on. So the only way they can do it is if they get their head in the way, and no one's going to do that and be sane. Matthews with a beautiful shot. Top, I wouldn't say top corner because it was top middle pretty much, but he ripped it so well. His third goal of the season. And by the way, Marner's goal was assisted by Tavares and Jake Muzzin. And Austin Matthews' power play goal by Morgan Riley and Mitch Marner. Again, what a night for Mitch Marner. He had a great game against Columbus there this evening. He was awesome. And the Leafs closed it out there, winning 4-1. The shots on goal were 29 apiece, so a very even game overall, but it's what goes in the back of the net that counts, and the Leafs did that much better. Great job by the Buds in this game. Face-off dot, a lot better than the last game. 34-24, in favor of the Leafs. Percentages-wise, that's 57.6% for the Leafs and 41.4% for the Jackets. So a very good face-off dot for the Leafs today. Power play, great job. 2 for 5 in the game for the Leafs. 1 for 5 for the Jackets, even though it was kind of that tough, greasy one that Freddie let in. But, hey, you know what? It happened. Didn't hurt you. That's fine. And shots on goal were very even. So a great job by the Leafs, like I talked about. Frederik Andersen had a great game. 1 goal, 29 shots, a save percentage of .966. A great job by him. And let's go through the points here real quick, because when you score quite a few goals, which they scored 4, but I mean, it felt like quite more. It felt like quite a few more. Mitch Marner had a 3-point night, 2 goals and an assist. He was a +1. Great job by Mitch. Matthews and CC both have goals and a +1. Morgan Riley with 3 assists and a +1. John Tavares with 2 assists and a +1. Muzzin and Nylander both grab assists, and they were both +1s as well. So people can want to continue to rip on William Nylander. He has 2 assists in 2 games. People want to say, well, I want to see goals. He's putting points on the board. He's helping people score. He's helping Matthews score. He's helping everybody get the points going. Yeah, at the end of the day, if he has 82 assists and no goals, hey, he's a point per game, ain't he? Doesn't matter. Great job by the Leafs today. They did a fantastic job. I thought Tyson Barrie was fantastic. Once again, he's in the right place at the right time. He makes the right plays, the smart plays. And the Leaf fans, we have not seen this from a right-handed defenseman in a very long time. And it is nice to be able to sit back there, watch Tyson Barrie, and relax. And not see Jake Gardiner go for a loose puck and freak out, pull our hair out, and go nuts. It's very nice. Now, I don't know what the future holds with Tyson Barrie and guys like Jake Muzzin and Cody C. I don't know what the future holds with these kind of guys. But if they want to win, this is a good spot to do so. But we're just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to talk about any more about winning and losing and signing and all that, because there's no point in that. The Leafs are 2-0. The only team in the Atlantic Division to be 2-0. Ideally, the only team to have played 2 games so far. But we'll take it for what it is. The Leafs are first in the Atlantic right now. Whoop-de-doo. And they have a back-to-back. So the second night of a back-to-back is tomorrow night, obviously. 7 o'clock puck drop there at Scotiabank Arena. Montreal Canadiens in town, taking on our Leafs there tomorrow night. All right, the Habs lost their one game of the season. It was in overtime, in the shootout, to the Carolina Hurricanes. And let me guess, did Jake Gardiner score? And he did not. I was kind of waiting for him to score because that would have been something else. And he didn't get an assist or anything. So there you go. So Jake Gardiner in his first game didn't really do anything for Columbus. But as for the Leafs that we talked about, they take on the Habs in Game 3 of the season there tomorrow night. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed this video and you guys enjoy the W there today, smack the like button. Do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the game. Who is your MVP from tonight's hockey game? Mine, Mitch Marner. The guy was a wizard today. He was amazing with the puck. He did an amazing job getting the puck, and he was just amazing out there. The moves he was making, the plays he was setting up, the plays he was finishing, really. He was spectacular all around. I loved Mitch Marner's game in this one. I'm going to hear your guys' thoughts on him and your MVP. Would you give it to Frederik Andersen, who had an amazing game in net? I want to hear your guys' thoughts down in the comments below, all right? Twitter is down below for myself. Follow out, send me a DM, do all that great stuff, and I will talk to you guys Leafs edition there in Game 3 of the season like we talked about tomorrow night. 7 o'clock puck drop there at Scotiabank Arena. Leafs, Canadiens, the rivalry. We're going to see if the rivalry is still a thing. It probably is because Leafs have no matter what. All right, so like I said, 7 o'clock puck drop there tomorrow. Carey Price is going to be in net for the Habs almost 100%, and 100%. Michael Hutchison will be getting a start for the Leafs in that game tomorrow night. All right, so guys, thank you guys much for listening and watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Talk to you guys then.